Hi, it's lawyer Lisa Muro, and I am here today on April 27th, 2022, and I want to talk to you today about this crazy ass video game I found about. And it's not just any video game. I'm calling it the Hunger Games, but you can call it the real name, Food Chain Reaction Crisis Simulation. So this game was played in 2015, November, thereabouts. And if you get to the top level of the game, this is not a boring game, but the top level of the game is the global carbon tax level. So let's find out a little bit more about this game, shall we? So what are the inputs in the game? It's climate, hunger, civil unrest, aka war, spiking food prices, probably lots of people dying of starvation, but it's not really mentioned. It's just sort of implied. And so it comes together and it's called the Food Chain Reaction Game. And it was played in Washington, D.C. on November 12th, 2015 was the reporting of it. And so if you looked at that week, it was the Monday and Tuesday. So who played the game? So this is also interesting if you want. It would be interesting for that whole list. 65 international policymakers, academics, business and thought leaders, and they all gathered together at the World Wildlife Fund headquarters in Washington, D.C. to find out about everybody starving. How the world would respond to everybody starving, to a future food crisis. So the game plotted out a certain time period. The time period was from 2020 to 2030. Wow. Gee, I wonder if it started with a pandemic. I just wonder. I would love to see that game month by month. It would tell me what stocks to buy. Yeah, really. As it was projected, the decade brought on what? 2 major food crises. Oops, I think we're headed into the first. With prices approaching, lean in here, 400% the long-term average. Are you planting a garden? I want you to. If you're on my like list, tell me below that you're planting a garden. A raft of climate-related extreme weather events. Not much you can do about that. Oh, this level. Governments toppling in Pakistan. Wonder if that just happened. Oh, wait. This level. Even this level is an interesting level. Governments toppling in Ukraine. Holy crap. If I was Putin or Zelensky, I would want to know who's playing this game and what happened next. So next was famine. So if you want to know when we're all starving, it's after Ukraine topples. And refugee crisis is the level after that. And it's going to be worse. And if I were living in these countries, I would be wanting to move out. Bangladesh, Myanmar, Chad, and Sudan. I would like to know more about this game and the players and what happened month by month. Very interesting. I'm going to scroll down, find out who the teams were. Okay, so the teams were divided and there was Team Africa, Team Brazil, Team China, Team EU, Team India, Team US, Team International Businesses, Team Investors. I wonder if Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation was there. Team Multilateral Institutions. I wonder if that included the WEF. My thinking face. And they crafted policy responses and they engaged in intensive negotiations. And I wonder if it was catered with all kinds of food and drink while they were playing the world starvation game. So interesting. Cooperation mostly won the day. I wonder when it didn't and what happened. And they pledged to build international information networks. Wow, Bill C-11 in Canada is coming down. The EU just regulated the internet. It's the top interesting story right now if you're following Twitter, and everybody's response to free speech on Twitter is to regulate the internet. Wow. In 2022. Then early warning systems on hunger. Well, to the extent that Big Ag came up with that idea, I'm a big supporter. Warning systems on crops, also a good idea. Invest jointly in smart agricultural technology. Yeah, necessary. Build up global food stocks as a buffer. Did anyone do that? Did anyone tell Chad, Myanmar, Sudan to do that? Bangladesh. Someone should be telling them to do that. Someone in the game should tell them to do that. Okay, so anyways, in the face of steep prices spikes and looming global food shortages in what year? 2022. Wow, what did the EU do? They suspended environmental rules and taxed meat. So if you're wondering how long you're going to be hungry for, it's from 2022 to 2025 when everything went back to normal and tensions eased in the hypothetical universe, because this is totally hypothetical. I have not seen, some weird zero COVID policy in China that is now stopping the shipment of key goods across the world. I've not seen any issues with respect to fertilizer prices, getting fertilizer to places. I have not seen an issue with the breadbasket Ukraine of the world being able to or not being able to plant this year. I have not seen issues with respect to oil and gas costs spiking, thereby spiking food costs, thereby spiking food concentrate, food production costs, and I've not seen Indonesia recently and having any issues with palm oil. None of this. I wonder if this was in the game. Hypothetical, real. I am so confused. But if I saw the game, it would give me a lot of comfort. Wouldn't it give you a lot of comfort? So the link down below to this video, you can find out a little bit more about the game. But if I were, for instance, like Ted Cruz or somebody like that, I would do an FOI and get my hands on the month-by-month playbook of this game ASAP. Anyways, because I'm just Lawyer Lisa. But I would really like some support. I would really like you to hit the like button. You know what? I'll never show up in anybody's feed. So you're just going to have to share, and subscribe. That would really help, because coming with Bill C-11 in Canada, the internet is about to be regulated. And voices like this are about to turn into a broadcast and therefore not a right. And as I reviewed in another post about the regulation of the internet, it is clamping down. But this was just about a Hunger Game, a video game. It's pretty harmless, I would think. Have a great day.